The things I do to access game chat. Can you refresh the page, Connie? Is it still the same page or is it a different site? Can you copy that link and put it in the Discord? Thank you. All right. It looked like the stream cut out for a minute. I have frame drop, so it looks like the internet cut out for a second. That's weird. All right, so we should be able to use game chat now. If we switch over to this one. I had to re-agree to the terms. Gotta scan the QR code again. This is now the 7th time I am logging in. Yep, it's making me put my password in again, even though I just logged into this account. It's making me do an email address verification, even though I just did an email address verification. Damn it, the code's too long, so I don't remember it off the top of my head. Now I have to add a phone number. If you've already got a Nintendo account, this process is pretty quick. Alright, I gotta go get the code from Blythe real quick. Blythe, what's that code? Also, I saw that you. I did. Yeah, she is being a goober. She tried to hide my Switch 2 from me this morning so that I would panic about it being stolen, possibly. Okay. They use a phone number verification, I'm sure, to, stop people so that they can block certain people more permanently. You need to approve friends for chatting to approve them, and you'll see chat invites they send. Okay. Sign into your own account when using game chat to protect blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Create chat. No friends on your friends list yet. I have no friends. I need to make friends really quick. Hey, Dragon Fanatic, are you in the chat still? If Dragon Fanatic's not in the chat, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. I don't want to do a game chat with just anybody and then end up with like a big floppy penis on the screen or something. Maybe when I'm not streaming, you can show me that. Kidding. Okay. Can you send me your? Can you send me a friend request on Switch? My code's up on screen already. I'm still big mode. I should shrink. I don't have a camera, so there's not going to be any camera action or anything like that. Oh, there it is. Add friend. Okay. Let's try game chat. Start chat. Okay, I don't like that it reduces the screen. This looks just like Discord, actually. This looks just like Discord screen sharing. Oh, the microphone on the Switch, too, is picking me up. That's great. Alright, let's take a look at the chat options. We're going to turn the mic on or off. Oh, I can make the screen bigger, or I can make it full screen. Okay. If it's full screen, it shows who the speakers are, but it doesn't show their icons. That's fine. That keeps it minimalist. So you can keep it full screen. You can also do expanded screen so that you can still see icons and people's gameplay, just smaller. Yeah, this does look exactly like Discord's shared screen thing. Oh, let me mute myself real quick so that you're not hearing me twice. Okay. So yeah, this is exactly like Discord's shared screen thing, because I use shared screen a lot because we use it to watch videos together on YouTube all the time. So, okay, what other settings do we got? We got chat audio, mute microphone automatically when entering a session, automatically adjust game volume, so it reduces the game volume so that people are louder than the game. Camera, screen sharing while in the home menu. You can turn that off so they can't see your other games. Accessibility, display speech as text. Okay. Use text to speech. So there's good accessibility options. Oh, I can see Nat playing one of the Legend of Zelda games. I'm assuming that's Legend of Zelda. Let me try talking real quick and see the text to speech. I think it accepts only USB-C cameras. I don't have a USB-C camera. All right. Test, test, test. Rubber baby buggy bumper. Okay, so the text to speech is pretty good. It's accurate. But I'm a pretty clear speaker, so I don't think it would ever be an issue. Maybe if I mumbled a bit. I don't even know how to mumble. I don't mumble. Yeah, they're playing Breath of the Wild for sure. They just started up Breath of the Wild. Oh, I like how it capitalizes Breath of the Wild. Uh, Breath of the Wild by Nintendo. Okay. It struggled. It struggled a bit. Oh, okay. It's okay. It's not bad. It's about as good as YouTube's auto captions are. Say something in other languages. Uh,
Ni hao.
Ni hao. No, they think I'm saying me hao, probably because it's set to English mode right now or something. Watashi wa nimzi nova desu. They tried their best. They tried their best. Let's try that again. Watashi wa nimzi nova desu. No, it's struggling. Okay, yeah, it's set to English mode.
It's surprisingly good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good when you're actually speaking English, but if you start mixing in some other languages, it starts to struggle. The frame rate of Breath of the Wild is looking a little chunky. It's looking a little 10 frames per second, but you know, it's just a preview.
That's about Discord quality right there.
Yeah, honestly. Discord's quality isn't the best. It lags frequently, it slows down, it crashes sometimes too. We keep having to pause whenever we're watching videos on there. But Hyperbeam also isn't great either. Alright, let's check the settings again. We're gonna mute my mic again. We can turn off the...
So wait, go back to the camera video. I want to see. It says no USB camera.
Yeah, so are you thinking that we should try to hook up a USB camera to it?
Yes. As a joke.
Um, let me find my camera cord. I think this is my camera. Oh yeah, I think Connie's gonna bring her camera in here. It says USB camera, so I don't think it specifically has to be USB-C. Let's grab a game case real quick that we can put in front of the camera. We'll put Mario on there. Connie, you bringing me your camera? Oh, okay. I mean, it's a neat feature. I mean, if you don't want your kid using Discord because it's Discord and all sorts of bad stuff happens on Discord all the time and they don't seem to do anything about it, I think this is a much safer option because I'm sure Nintendo will actually do something about, you know, people who do bad things on their service. So I think it's pretty decent for an integrated service that's mostly going to be used by kids who, you know, or maybe between people who are away visiting. Imagine like a dad who's on business trips and stuff like that, getting to hang out with their kid long distance while playing video games. Or, you know, imagine this during, if this happened during the pandemic, this would be amazing. People, like, the people who have an issue with this don't understand that that this wouldn't work any other way.
Plus, I got my Switch controller if you wanted to try that too.
Oh, well, that one's just a plug-in controller. That'll work fine. It's just my 8BitDo controller that's not working. Okay, so I'm plugging in a camera.
Or do something.
I'm pointing it down at the Mario case here.
Or that.
And then, let's see, camera video. It looks like it's not just any camera. No, it has to be a USB-C. Oh wait,
It recognized it as the mic.
I recognized it as a mic.
That's weird.
Okay, so not any camera will work. All right, let's go ahead and play.
You could plug mics.
Let's play Mario Kart while they're playing. Breath of the Wild. Y'all have to be nice while I'm playing Mario Kart.
No, I don't.
Test the deafen noise options.
I'll race you.
There's no way for me to know if those are working or not.
You want me to race you?
You asking to race? Okay.
Yes.
Let me turn off the model real quick. Mario Kart the world! Oh. Wahoo!
It's like Radiator Springs. Fucking the Cars video game.
Not a lot of space in here.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, I rotated my bed. Do you want to use that, or do you want to use one of the Joy-Cons?
I guess I could try it just to see how it feels.
Let's try the Joy-Cons then. Oh, it's a me, vehicular manslaughter.
Don't you mean go-kartian manslaughter?
It's not. I gotta go back to the menu real quick and
You gotta change it into...
two separate controllers.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, I need the microphone.
Down lower.
Okay. Yeah, that was my stomach.
What the fuck up? You're being loud.
My stomach noisy. Alright, we'll just do a versus race. What?
I'm trying to get over the texture. The texture feels so weird on these controllers.
Yeah, it's heavily textured.
It feels like I'm holding chalk.
Lots of characters. So many characters. I can be a cow?
I'm already the cow.
Oh, and there's a lot to unlock, too. Birdo's not unlocked from the beginning?
That's transphobic.
Yeah, this game's transphobic.
There you go.
It's a me, nepotism.
Can't hear anything, but that's okay.
I mean, you can grab the splitter in your headphones.
No. I don't want to get up.
Oh, well, if we're gonna be something silly like the cow, I'm gonna be something silly. I'll be Monty Mole.
Can we go back? The one next to it?
Cactus. How does he drive? He ain't got no hands.
Hi.
Who the fuck is Nat?
Nat is someone who's watching. Dragon Fanatic.
Apparently somewhere in Walmart they've only sold like 3 Nintendo Switches, or only 3 Nintendo Switch 2s.
Why is that?
I'm assuming it's because either people are not buying it or
People don't have money to buy it.
don't have money to buy it.
Yeah, we don't
Are
really
they
have money.
playing fucking
They're playing Breath of the Wild while we play this because
while it runs like 2 frames?
Yeah.
And fucking.
okay, it's just a preview though, and like I said, this is for kids. It's not for adults. I'd rather have my kid use this than Discord.
I guess.
With all the like pedophiles and shit that are on Discord, you kidding?
Yeah.
You can say that we have a Discord.
I know, but we're different. But we have had pedophiles in our Discord before, and I kicked them out as soon as I found out. Oh,
We should kill them.
wait. No, there's not tilt controls.
No. If the only time there's ever been tilt controls is for the Wii.
I don't know how to play this, honestly. I haven't played Mario Kart in a decade.
You drift at corners and you.
I don't know how to drift.
It's usually A
Good luck. No, it's not.
or B.
It's the right bumper.
Do bad, Sarah. You're third.
Oh, the computers are on easy. My only real competition is Connie.
Yeah, she loves Mario Kart, as you can see.
I've played it ever since the DS. Actually, no, that's not true. I played the Nintendo 64 one too. And the newer Mario Karts, the more coins you have, the more speed you have.
I should have set it to a higher CC so we're faster. This feels really slow.
Ah,
Oh, what just happened? The screen blanked out for a second. I think I bumped the HDMI cord.
nice job. Oh, what the fuck? There's like tricks.
The courses are a lot less twisty. Meow.
There is tilt controls. Look,
Is there? Mine's not tilting.
mine is.
Yeah, mine's not tilting. I have to press it myself.
Like, look. What the hell?
Mine's not tilting. Eat my dust, you manure-producing bastard.
Oh no. That's why I'm driving so slow, is the freaking tilt controls.
How do I use my item? Oh, L. Oh, that just gives me a jump so I can avoid an item. Okay.
Yes.
The music's good.
I can't hear it, so.
Yeah.
I get a little crown!
Oh yeah, look at that. You get a fancy little crown while you for driving.
Move.
The king of the road.
How the fuck do I turn off the tilt controls?
I don't know. I don't know how you even activate them in the first place. Forgot about the Joy-Con rails. Those will probably be more comfortable.
I wish to see the baby.
The baby. You're calling the Switch 2 the baby?
Oh, you know, you have a camera on?
No, I don't have the camera on.
Because I don't have no panties
I don't have a shirt on.
on. No. I wish to see the belly.
It's right here.
It's very unassuming.
Yeah, do you want me to pull it out of the dock?
No, I'll just look at it here.
Alright. Alright, next race.
Yeah,
Look exactly the same.
apparently in New York, a bunch of people's Switch 2s were punctured with a staple from GameStop, putting receipts on the outside of the packaging.
Oh my god.
So a lot, like, there was like, I think 12 people who had to return their Switch 2s and wait for the next release of the console, essentially.
Do you sue GameStop in that situation, or just the employee? Because what do you mean?
I think you'd sue the GameStop probably because that's what their boss was telling them to do.
Oh my
There's a free world.
I don't know why they would staple
Yeah,
it on.
I don't think it's
anyway.
multiplayer,
Why
though.
would they just
It's okay,
tape
just
it
do
on?
it.
Just do the multiplayer?
No,
The free roam?
Yeah, the free roam.
The fuck?
Okay. Where do I do that?
Go back to where the thing was at.
No, this is instructions for when you're in free roam.
Oh. How do you do free roam then? Is it single player? Where the fuck is the free roam?
Yeah, how do you access the free roam? Maybe is it between races? Is it only in online? It's gonna ask me to get Switch Online. Yeah. Not even gonna let me look at it.
Go to the map maybe. Down. Okay. There you go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Begin free roam. That's a confusing way to handle it. Tilts ain't working. Yeah, no tilt controls for me.
Okay, so to do the drift, you hold this, and that's it. You want to do that around like bends, obviously.
Yeah, no, I was doing that.
And then left trigger is for using items.
I don't have any items, so I'm just...
Obviously. The cheap eat a burger.
Hey, it's Mario! Let's run his ass off the road.
Alright, so you just need to pull Mario off of his cart and then beat him senseless. Like it's GTA.
Trying to slow down. There he is.
You just let go of the... whatever the right button is. See, this is where you need the tilt controls, typically.
It's silly, but I don't really get the point of free roam. I don't see any quests or anything.
Yeah, I don't really get it either. Also, the map is like 3D. What the fuck?
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's like dual rendering.
Yeah, it's dual rendering. It's a camera above us.
That's really weird. I've never seen any game do that. Especially a racing game. What does the POW thing do? Oh, Yoshi.
Collect coins while pulling off high-flying stunts. Okay, these are the quests.
Ah. You didn't fly.
That's fine. Let's go back to playing against each other.
Alright.
Okay, it didn't.
You didn't push the button.
I did.
You didn't dire. It's the knockout tour.
It's an elimination race. What we do is we keep making laps, and then the last place person is eliminated each round.
Ah.
That's at least what I'm guessing.
Oh look, they got the penguin from Mario 64.
Yeah.
And also a snowman. And whatever the fuck this
Everybody's here, including Sidestepper. I don't know who Sidestepper is.
is. Sidestepper is, you know the old Mario game where, like, there's like 4 pipes on the map, and you're supposed to, like, knock them and stuff upside down, and then you step on them?
Oh, yeah, the
really
Mario Bros. Arcade game.
Yeah, that's the
I'm
one.
gonna beat a Quib.
I'm gonna be cow. Yo, this actually unironically goes hard. Cow on a motorbike. Doesn't have like vehicle stats like the last one did. I'm wondering if that's still a thing or not.
We'll do 100cc, so it's a little bit faster.
Oh,
You press the home button.
I'm not used to playing on Switch controllers.
Don't press anything then. Let me do it. Yeah.
I still have the
tilt
tilt control on.
I still don't have the tilt control.
Is it because the tilt control's in this one?
That'd be weird. I don't know what's going on. They're all so ahead of me. Yeah, let's get this Bergie. Bergie time.
Green coffer?
Oh.
Bitch.
Flame broiled that Bergie. Turd in my way. Oh. The the AI use items a lot more in this mode. Ooh, thanks for all the coins. Money. Yeah, the courses are much larger, and they said that this was because they were trying to accommodate 24 players on a race map. So a lot of the maps are much larger. Hopefully they bring back some of the classic maps then to make up for that. But yeah, the races, the maps are way less challenging because they're not as twisty-turny.
Well, this is only like 100 cc.
I think CC is the speed, not the. I don't think it has to do with the map. Oop. Okay, use the speaker to avoid it. Oh, actually, the blooper's kind of a pain when you're playing on split screen. Move out of my way, baby. You shouldn't be on the road anyway. Oh wait, that's a Koopa. A Koopaling. I'm gonna take the road less traveled. That almost hit you. You can't really take advantage of the drift because there's not enough turning.
Oh, there's plenty of turning.
The turns are really short, though. Okay, so now it's been reduced to top 16. Oh, the red shell. How do the coins work? Do I just go faster if I have more of them?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to collect them as best or as much as you can.
Yeah, I think I like the old maps better, but I understand that there's more players on these.
Well, you also have to think, like, you know, Nintendo gamers have weaker eyes.
that's what it is.
Playing those twisty turvy maps,
It's bad for their eyes.
it's bad for their eyes, you know. And like, if
That's not a stereotype I've heard.
Nah, that was a complete joke.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, if you're trying to play with, you know, Grandpa, you know, and they see like all these like weird fucking things going on, Like, how the fuck are they gonna play? They got old people hands. And eyes.
Ever seen a crab do a sick flip before? This map is huge. Like, have we even, like, lapped? No, this isn't a lap. This is a straight course. Down to just 12.
Yep. Okay, 20 coins is the max you can hold, it looks like.
Pulling you over, baby Luigi. I need to see your driver's license. I don't think you have one. Free mushroom. In this economy? Crazy.
Oh, now I'm a mini crab.
Saw my life flash before. My eyes. Oh! Stop puking out stuff. Oh, I nailed that. Put me on SEAL Team 6 because I'm a sniper.
Crab Team 6.
Crab Team 6, yeah. Oh, no. I got too brave. Oh, he had something behind him to protect him from that. I'm so bad at Mario Kart.
Yeah, I can tell.
Shut up! Just because I admit it doesn't mean you get to say it.
Oh my god, the fucking maps get very turny later on. Fucking face itches.
Oh, these races are long.
Yeah.
They were right, it really is an endurance race. Oh, I ran right into that. Oh, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna have to watch everyone else play. No, wait. There's a shortcut. I can do this. And still come in second. I'm not drifting enough, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm a crab in the water. This is my element. Oh, that shouldn't have hit me. It went right over my head. Ref, what are you doing? No, I'm in second. I'm in second. Get out of here. Now we're indoors suddenly. Oh my god, how are they so close to me? Gotta hang on to my hamless. You're finished already? How much of the course is left? Oh, okay. There's no 2 more eliminations. I thought it was gonna eliminate at 2 and then 1. I've got an indent in the shape of the button.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I got an indent in the shape of the acceleration button.
I think there's a setting. I don't know if it's the same from the last game, but there's a setting to where it auto accelerates.
That sounds bad. Alright, well, now I'll never play this thing again until Air Ride comes out. The good racing game.
4th place.
Out of 24. That's pretty good.
With Easy Bot.
That's like top 15%. We got stickers.
Coffee.
What do we do with the stickers?
I think it's just like your icon.
Oh, these are achievements.
Oh.
Yeah, some of these are achievements. Just give us actual achievements already. Everyone else has them.
I definitely think I would be more inclined to play these games if they did have achievements, honestly.
Yeah. There's not really much to keep you playing long term other than unlocking more characters. Alright. I gotta test out Pokemon Scarlet next, because they had a big update for it to make it run better. So, press the home button. Giving the home button to the second controller is brave. Oops.
All buttons lead to home, if you're brave enough.
What does that mean?
Means I'm gonna throw the fucking controller right through this TV screen.
It means you're going to throw the controller at the TV screen. If you do throw the controller, make sure you throw it at the monitor, not the Switch, because the monitor costs more. It costs less than the Switch. that is the rule. We throw things like. Actually, the Switch is almost as much as our rent, so you could throw the Switch at the. You can throw things at the house, just not at the Switch.
Oh, okay. Spike it into the fucking drywall.
Yeah, that's still cheaper than fixing the Switch or getting a new Switch. Okay, mouse mode. Woo! I will never use this. I will never use this because I'm playing on a console. I don't want mouse controls on a console. Okay, so... The Switch 2 kind of sits very loosely in the dock. I think it's because people were talking about in the early days about how the Switch could be scratched up by the tightness of the dock. But now it's way too loose. It wiggles. Okay. System's warm, but it's not as warm as it was when playing No More Heroes. This is not going to be as fast as touch controls ever. I would like an option where I can change the screen so that I can watch Nat's gameplay a little closer. Game chat basically is included in Nintendo Online. Yeah, so you're not... I need to get going in bed, need to get ready for work. That's fine. Let me go ahead and close down the call. I just wanted to see how well it works while it's running. So yeah, I can see, like, if the game chat came out during the pandemic, I can see people using it a lot. I can also see people using it a lot if their parents are away from home a lot. It'd be a great bonding opportunity. You know, like if I had, like, if my dad and mom divorced or whatever, and I only got to see my dad on the weekends, I would definitely want him to get a Switch 2 so that we could play Switch 2 together and still see each other. So I think it's a sweet, nice feature, and I think that because it's on the Switch, it's not better than Discord, but it's safer for kids than Discord because Discord is a very unsafe place. There's just like, honestly, you shouldn't be using Discord if you're under 16. And even then, it's still risky because there is a lot of weirdos. Like, I'm sure people remember the situation with Thug Shaker Central and that Discord channel that was, and the numerous Discord channels that have you submit nudes in order to join so that they can use them against you should you decide to leave or snitch on anything that goes on the Discord. So, yeah, I think this is a lot safer because this is going to be better regulated than Discord is. So yeah, like people are like, "Oh, this is stupid. This is just Discord." Well, it's not for you. Game chat is obviously for kids and families, or the average person who isn't as tech literate, or someone who doesn't have a PC, who doesn't want to have their PC plugged in and then plug their headphones in, because if you're using Discord, you have to have it on a different device, and then you have to have your headset plugged into that, and then suddenly you can't hear the game anymore. Just there's all sorts of bad stuff that goes on Discord and stuff like that. This is way safer. Both of the mice can be used simultaneously, which is weird, but it only registers it as one device, one device. The rails do feel good. They're cold, they're metal, they stay pretty chill. I'm very curious how much better Scarlet runs. I didn't watch the preview that was on YouTube the other day because I wanted to experience it for myself. Can you turn that down? My microphone's picking it up. I will probably never use the mouse feature. There's a pretty... It doesn't grip comfortably because the Switch controller isn't wide enough to be comfortable enough to use for this sort of thing. So it's actually pretty uncomfortable. I can see it maybe being used for like accessing the eShop and browsing the eShop easily. But like, how many people are playing with like a desk directly in front of them? Besides, you know, me. There's not a very comfortable way to grab it. Welcome towards $10. Right click doesn't take me back. I have to press back on the actual controller. So that's also uncomfortable. I have to keep my thumb poised on the B button while moving. Right click, right trigger should be back in when you're in this mode. For you list. They're putting a recommendation system in. How to use recommendations. Skip forward 10 seconds. Wish list. Remove. Oh, this is kind of like Steam's wish list stuff. Okay. I said in my video that I would want them to use a recommendation algorithm to recommend us new games. And it's recommending me Mega Man because I played Azure Striker Gunvolt. From a publisher you like, Capcom Monster Hunter Stories. Oh, that's why it's recommending it, not because of the game that I played that's a lot more like it. Okay. So we skip with RB. Oh, I actually was interested in taking a look at this game. This one's recommended because of Azure Striker Gunvolt, even though this one plays nothing like Azure Striker.
Rated T for teen.
I mean, the recommendations aren't bad. They match pretty closely to what I play. God Eater 3, I already have that on PC, so they already know. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I have my wish list. I'm going to remove some things from this wish list. Damn, I put a lot of stuff on here. That's just a fresh start. Most of these I've gotten on PC now. Oh wait, I do actually want Penny Punching Princess. But I think I wanted to get that physical instead. Duck Life 9. The Flock. Oh, they didn't fix their shovelware problem. Yeah, all consoles now have official mouse and keyboard support to some extent. Although this doesn't have keyboard. I'm actually kind of looking forward to Pokemon running at 60 FPS. I might actually capture all the Pokemon this time. I did it on Sword and Shield, but I didn't do it on Scarlet. Also, it running poorly was a big reason why I stopped my Snoms only run. Because I didn't enjoy grinding through, well, I also didn't have Switch Online, so I didn't like grinding for the raids in solo, because it's very hard to beat most things with Snoms. Snom is statistically the worst Pokemon. Worse than Magikarp. Alright, it's almost done. We'll go ahead with my main account so that we can just hop right in. So far, I like it. It's the Switch one, but better. It's the Switch one, but better hardware. And I think that makes it pretty good, because the Switch one was very underpowered, and that is something I complained about greatly before it came out. I looked at the specs and I was like, there's no way this is going to play anything at 60 FPS. But we have this, and honestly, this is what the Switch one should have been. Okay. Oh my god. It actually looks really nice. I don't remember it looking this good, honestly. It definitely does look better than it did on the Switch 1. Yeah, they definitely did improve the graphics a bit. Do I have a weed cat? No, okay, here's my whole team. Yeah, it actually looks really nice, right? The grass looks more plentiful. The textures look better. The resolution is much higher. Things are way less crunchy. People at a distance aren't running at 10 FPS. Like, they're moving in full. Like, normally, like, things that are further away would, like, run at half the frame rate. There's another way I can test this. Let's go ahead and close this, and we're going to reopen it with the new account. There is a sequence in the beginning when you're going to the school where you're in class, and all the kids are sitting there kicking their little leggies. And when they're kicking their leggies, they do it at like 10 FPS. Yeah, Koraidon has tires and wings. It's weird. Uh, air physics. I don't remember this much. I don't remember much from the first one, so I don't remember exactly what's there or not. But I do remember for sure that the kids in the school did not run at a high frame rate. We'll go with this. Oh wait, let's choose the color.
Owner. Owner.
I'm gonna spend too much time customizing. Where's the dot eyebrows? There's no dot eyebrows. This game hates me. Cat mouth. Furry. Disgusting. Does it pass the leg test? Yeah, that's what we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if it passes the leg test. It might take us a minute. It's gonna take us a little while to get through the intro, but we should be getting through the intro a lot faster since it'll run at a good frame rate. Still no way to skip. Maybe they should patch that in, a way to skip the story, so that I can Nuzlocke this game. Did the game's hair have physics before? I don't remember. I just put soda on myself. I just spilled soda on myself. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die now. Disgusting creature. Another Pikachu knockoff. It still uses the low resolution JPEGs. For once, I'd like to go to class and learn about something besides Pokemon. I know our entire economy runs off of runs off of cockfighting, but I would like to learn some actual science today. Magnemite's in here. Who's like, fuck yeah, Magnemite. Oh, is that the game I'm playing? Oh man, it actually looks really good. I wasn't sure if they were going to redo this part. Did they, like, actually update the graphics, or did they just upscale it to, like, a good resolution? Because Koraidon still looks a little crunchy around the face. It's so hard not to fidget with the release buttons on the back of the controller. I'm just sitting here, like, clicking them. Home sweet home. Homo sweet homo. Oh my god, I can see those stickers. Were those stickers there before? They're cute. Alright. Hey, Mom! Had a very nice house for a single mother. Miss Nimblo. Nimblo of the Scrimblow family. Nimblo Scrimblow. How am I supposed to trust this guy who knows anything about Pokemon when he has nothing but Premier Balls on him? You know those have the same catch rate as a regular Pokeball, you moron. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to go upstairs and grab my stuff, I think. I swear the game didn't have hair physics before. Maybe I'm just not noticing it. Just now noticing it. What year did this Pokemon game come out? 2022. Okay. So, the hardware on the Switch 2 suggested that it was being developed in the 2020s, like at the beginning of the 2020s. So, it's possible the reason why this Pokemon ran so poorly is because it was probably made to run on the Switch 2. And then, now that the Switch 2 is out, they were able to update it and make it run the way it was supposed to. We were supposed to get the Switch 2 earlier. So it makes sense that this didn't run well. If in retrospect, knowing what we know now, it makes sense that this didn't run well because it wasn't meant to be on the Switch 1. I normally choose Weed Cat, but I'm going to choose Fuecoco this time. It looks way better. The textures look way better. Come on. Intro is still too long. That explains a lot of things and why it looks so square. Yeah. Still can't run. Go, go, Fuecoco. There we go. I'll actually be able to tell if there's a frame rate improvement as soon as we get into the cave at the beginning, because it starts having frame rate issues even that early. Not skippable. As soon as I get the leg test in, I'll probably just close the game down. Oh my god, even that burnt apple's in HD. Sprigatito's so cute, but I have to choose Fuecoco this time. Fuecoco's a better choice, like, for early on, I mean. When I did my Nuzlocke, I kept losing at Katie, the first gym leader. Let me get the goober already. The shadows aren't great. Sure. Actually, I think I kind of seen all I need to see. I do want to test other games today, and this intro is very long. I don't want to have to fight Nemona and stuff like that too. But I'm sure they fixed something as obvious as those very 5 frames per second kicks. Because, I mean, even the background is very easy to see here. Clavel's got a skin texture. And it's like, it's pretty inarguably that it looks way better. Alright, let's check what's next. Eh. It's still a little hot, but at least it didn't crash when I tried to tab out of it. Um... Oh yeah, we were just gonna see if some games could run at all because there was a warning that games might not run. Let's pop in something that isn't first party Nintendo. We can try a Wonderful 101. We can try Bravely Default 2. SMT5 and Nocturne. Yeah, that's... Well, I guess I want to be able to make sure Monster Hunter Stories works. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we got 5 games here that aren't first-party Nintendo games that we can test. Start with Monster Hunter Stories. Immediately identified. I'm probably not going to get any Switch 2 games for a while. If anything, I'm going to be getting a bunch of Switch 1 games that I missed out on. Okay, well, that runs. Hey, come on. SMT3. These are just general updates. These are probably just game updates. These probably aren't Nintendo specific updates to make them run or anything. Oh, SMT5 is something that didn't run very well. That one was kind of slow. We were playing it and we were like, oh, we're just going to wait for the PC version to come out. This is pretty bad. Well, the game runs. If it didn't work, it wouldn't start up at all. I think these more popular games are probably going to run, so, like, I don't have anything, like, weird or obscure to test. Oh, I guess I've got Colors Live I can test. Colors Live is obscure. It was a game that was crowdfunded in order to make. Oh, that's right. Ring Fit's in my Switch. My Switch 1. I gotta specify them now. Ah, dropped it. I might not be playing much Mario Kart for the first few days, but I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of my older stuff that I haven't touched. Like, I bought Wonderful 101 and never played it. I bought it twice. I bought it on the Wii U and then I bought it on the Switch. And I played neither of them. Haven't touched them at all. And it's supposedly a good game. It's by Platinum. Oh, it has multiplayer. I'll be surprised if none of my games run, because if any of my games don't run, because they're just, I picked some very well-known I bought very well-known games. Okay. Wonderful 101 is fine. Let's try Colors Live. This one needs to be in portable mode to be fully working because it has a peripheral for it. But it should at least just run. Maybe these actually are compatibility patches, just to make them run. Okay, Colors Live works. I said maybe I'll draw more if I if I got this, but we'll see in the long run if I actually pick up drawing ever again. All right, Bravely Default 2. This is a Square Enix game. It's definitely gonna run. I'm trying to find even a single game that doesn't run, because I was hearing that before the day one patch and stuff like that, that there was like over 100 Switch games that they found that didn't work. Okay, well, it's on the main menu. Okay. Like I said, I was going to be surprised if Bravely Default didn't work. It's a Square Enix game. Last one to test that isn't first party is SMT5. And this one will probably work too, because it's, you know, a popular franchise. What I'm basically learning from this is that I don't own enough obscure games. It's recognized. I'm almost disappointed that nothing's broken. The worst situation we've had so far is No More Heroes 3 having a crash. But like I said, No More Heroes 3 was just poorly made. I'll need to spend more time with these games off stream in order to know for sure whether or not they run correctly. There's just not enough time in one day for me to play all of these. We'll go ahead and hop in and run around a bit. Okay. It's not the best. It looks about this. It looks a little better. Like graphically speaking, it looks better because its resolution is blown up. It looks like the frame rate is better. I'd say it's pretty close to 60, or at least I can't tell. There's lots of pop in still, but that's just the game itself probably. I mean, it looks just as good as the PC version does. Banger track, as usual. SMT has so much good music. It's a turn-based game, so like, there's no way it would run poorly in battle. More worried about the open world aspects. There's a little bit of a frame dip in transitioning between the two, but that's not too bad considering there was no loading.
Here you go.
There's still bad texture popping, but the game looks better. And I'm playing in 1080p. I'm not playing on 720p like I normally do on my Switch, so that it runs better. Yeah, it's looking fine to me. Alright, so all we really got to test is the Nintendo first-party games, but I'd be very surprised if any of this first-party games didn't work. A lot of these make sense because a lot of these companies worked closely with Nintendo to make sure that these ran well. Or the best that they could, at least. Tears of the Kingdom has frame rate issues, Connie said. And this one is one of the ones that doesn't have an update because they just want you to buy the upgrade. It doesn't have a dedicated special update to make it run better. I don't know how well this was running before, though, so I'm not going to be the best judge of this. I'll probably have Connie take a look at it. I didn't play it on my Switch, so I want to have her save data. The release buttons on the Joy-Cons are particularly large. Like, they're big enough that they could be their own button. Hey, Connie. How long did it take you to get into Tears of the Kingdom before you started experiencing frame rate issues?
It was mostly with like the building stuff, so whenever you get to like building things.
Okay, well, that I won't be able to test immediately then. Does it look better?
It's been like a couple years since I played it.
Mm-hmm.
This strange gloom keeps getting thicker.
Okay, so the rest of these are going to require much more time spent with them to figure out what's going on with them, and it is close to dinner time, and I cannot survive on the free Hot Ones Pringles Walmart sent me. Pretty good perk. If I ever order a system again, I'll make sure that I do it through Walmart so I get a free soda and chips. Give me a free game next time, you cheap bastards. Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. That's going to be it for today. I'm going to have to spend some more time with these games, and I will have updates on those available when I do get to them. I don't know what I want to play first. I've got so many games I haven't played. Like, my entire Switch collection is games I haven't played. I've got Ring Fit, Colors Live, Wonderful 101, SMT3, Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2, Bravely Default, SMT 5, Tears of the Kingdom, No More Heroes 3, Disgaea 6, Mario Party Superstars, Pokemon Scarlet. That's the only one I've actually beat out of these. Mario 3D All-Stars, Miitopia, Disgaea 5. I finished that one. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Smash Bros, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age. That's one I should test. Let me grab that. And then Skyward Sword HD, Nintendo Switch Sports, and WarioWare Get It Together.
Skyward Sword would probably be a good one to test too.
Well, I'm sure it's a first party Nintendo game. I'm sure it runs fine. I'm testing to make sure that it runs at all, because some sites were saying that certain games just didn't run.
So you should try.
Like they wouldn't start, I mean. And I'm sure the first party ones run fine. Very fast update, the fastest one so far. But honestly, that game's been out for decades now, so would be surprising if it needed an update. Well, it starts. Alright, so I will have to find out what one of the games are that don't start, and then maybe get that later, but it's whatever. I'm happy that everything I have works. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to check out, and I don't really know where I'm going to start. I'm probably going to start with Disgaea 6, because Disgaea 6 was one of the ones that had the worst frame rate issues for me, but it's also going to be one of the longer games. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. I got to go make dinner now, so I will see y'all. Bye. Subscribe if you haven't yet.